Let's just focus on this text reveal animation using GSAP and ignore this stupid car slider. It's simply here to show how this text animation will look like in a website. Basically a practical approach to this text reveal animation. Look at the text, which has a nice color shade if you notice, and the best part is, it's easier than it looks. Let's just get to the part where we actually code this using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and GSAP. Let's start with the HTML, the skeleton of our project. While this slider is not our concern, this text animation is. So what's going on here? We've got a section with the class pin section. Think of this as your animation stage, full screen, dead center, no distractions. Inside it lives the ID, animated text containing our star, a block of text that's about to get a glow up. Below the section is a spacer div with 200 VH of height. Why? Because scroll-triggered animations need some space to breathe, like giving your animation a runway to take off. Nerd tip: keep your markup clean. If your HTML starts looking like spaghetti, SAP's gonna trip over the meatballs. Now that HTML is done, let's slap some style on this text to make it look like it was pulled straight out of a luxury tech ad with CSS. We are using General Sans font today. Shocking, right? But no, we are obsessed with this font. You can check out these root variables and body from our root values here. Now back to the style of this text. Pin section of 100 VH tall and centered both vertically and horizontally. Basically saying, let's put our animation right in the spotlight. Text reveal, big text, bold font, centered like a TED Talk quote. Char, this is where the real magic hides. Every single letter gets its own span, because they're divas. Each letter gets a gradient background, oh fancy. Background clip. Text and WebKit text fill color, transparent, are used to show the gradient only inside the text. Kinda like custom text makeup. Background size, 0%, 100% starts with the gradient hidden. GSAP will later grow this from 0% to 100% like it's being drawn letter by letter. Fun fact: this technique is called a reveal on scroll, but let's be honest, it's basically a glow-up animation for each character. Guess we are done with CSS, so let me ask you to quickly subscribe to my channel. It's free anyways, so we can start writing JavaScript GSAP. Okay, now, time to power up this animation like it's Iron Man's arc reactor. Enter GSAP. It's a buttery smooth, scroll-powered gradient reveal that'll make your portfolio look like it was handcrafted by a design wizard in 2099. First, we registered the GSAP ScrollTrigger plugin. That's what lets us tie the animation to the user's scroll. Without it, well, our text would just sit there like an awkward guest at a party. Then, we grab the text element from the page using getElementById, and we store its inner text. But here's where the magic starts. We completely clear out the original text. Why? Because we're going to split every single character and wrap it in a span with a class of char. That way, we can animate each character individually like they're all little stars in a Broadway intro. Even spaces are preserved using a non-breaking space, because we respect the white space, okay? Now, once we've got all our characters wrapped in those beautiful span, char, it's time for GSAP to strut its stuff. We use GSAP to on every char and animate the background size from 0% to 100%. This is what reveals the gradient behind each character, like the text is getting painted live as you scroll. We also add a stagger to delay each character slightly, so it feels like a wave or ripple instead of a boring dump of color. The scroll trigger is where we tie it all to the scroll position. Trigger is our text container. Start top center means we begin the animation when the text hits the middle of the screen. N plus equal to 1000 gives the scroll room for the animation to play out. Scrub true makes the animation tied perfectly to the scroll, not just triggered once. And pin true holds the text in place while the animation plays out. So the end result? A satisfying, high-end scroll reveal where your text goes from invisible to glowing, letter by letter, like it's being revealed by a futuristic laser scanner. And boom, that's how you make your text go from A to W. Choi, what plugin was that? Let me know in the comments if you want a version that explodes the text or reveals it with sparkles. I got you. And that, my friends, was the full GSAP explanation in one smooth scroll. Now I've got a question for you. Would you be interested in a full car website build series? Yep, I'm talking about an entire playlist from start to finish, once it's ready. Or are you like, man, not my thing? Either way, drop your thoughts in the comments after checking out the sneak peek at the end of this video. And just remember, the final version is going to look way cooler than the little demo you're about to see. So don't judge the baby steps, the glow up is real. Now let's see the final result of this text reveal animation using HTML, CSS, JS, and GSAP. I will scroll this up and down real slow for you to see how this text reveal animation looks like, and after this finalized outcome, we will head straight to the little sneak peek of the car website I need your comments about. So here it is what I am working on. This car website. I will stay quiet for you to judge what this mess is and tell me if you want a playlist for this or ignore it altogether. And if you want more content like this, then feel free to subscribe to my channel to know when anything from this channel drops. If you have been dealing with my dead humor for 8 minutes straight, then